Hi, thank you everybody for joining us today. Welcome to the Komatsu press conference. I'm Kaylee Clinton. I head up PR and media relations, so if I haven't met you yet, I definitely would like to, so thanks everybody for coming today. Just a moment, I'm going to bring up Rod Schrader, our chairman and CEO of Komatsu's North American operations. He will also be joined today by Rich Smith, VP of Products and Services, also for Komatsu's North American operations. Rod will kick things off today, then Rich will walk you through some of the new iron on the floor, the new technologies. We will touch on smart construction, and all of the materials related are on the press kits that were in the back. And then we will open it up to Q&A at the conclusion of the presentation. All right, thank you very much. Please welcome Rod Schrader.
Thanks, Kaylee. Good. It says here in my script, good morning. You guys are all eating lunch. It does seem a little bit like good afternoon, but it actually is good morning. Thanks for joining us here for the very first day of CONEXPO. And based on the things that are going around the world, we really thank you for coming to Vegas and joining us and seeing what we have to offer the marketplace. You know, if you attended the Smart Construction event and got a chance to glance around our booth, you probably noticed that our theme this year is creating connections. That's been our focus across a wide variety of industries, not only the construction industry, but also waste and recycling, quarry, energy, forestry, material handling. We're trying to create those connections across all the industries we serve. Connections with our customers and their job sites is, for a long time, has been part of the DNA of Komatsu's business model. True to our philosophy of what we say is visiting the real workplace. So where the job is done with our customers. We believe the best way to develop products, services, and solutions that support our customers is learning their challenges from their perspective. Now, those connections are growing stronger and deeper as we digitally transform our work together. We're creating connections by linking technology, the equipment that we offer and our customers have, the job site, and also the relationships to what we kind of say complete the equation for customer success. We succeed as a company only when our customers succeed. The modern construction organization requires more than just iron. Now it's about the suite of solutions, as we showed you this morning, and the technology that powers the machines. We want to collaborate with our customers to make them more productive, thus more successful. We understand that increased collaboration involves interaction with more stakeholders, complex systems, and new challenges, and we don't want our customers to go it alone. Our vision is to improve operations across all phases of the process, from bidding to construction to inspection, to create a digital transformation of the job site. We're investing in our company so that we can create those connections. Here in North America, we have approximately 8,000 employees, 119 dealers across the industries that we serve. We recently moved our headquarters to Chicago, a city that connects to the globe with one of the world's busiest airports. We're in the process of building a new plant and offices in Milwaukee for our mining division. And then just last month, we opened a brand new state-of-the-art service center in Elko, Nevada, so that we can connect with our mining customers in Western US and Canada to help them save time and increase machine availability. We're creating connections by investing in new technology with advanced machine and system capabilities that help foster new generation of employees, both for our customer and for our distributor. Those in the room are well aware, and I'm sure many of you have written about the shortage of operators and technicians that our industry faces. To address the technician shortage, we've created programs with our distributors that focus on training tomorrow's technicians. We're also developing equipment that's easier to use, so newer operators can upskill quickly and perform at a high level. As we look to our future, we look not only for the next generation, but to our stewardship of the planet and our role and connection to it. When we began our mid-range management plan last April, we defined ESG, as probably all of you know, environmental, social, and governance, as a key focus. To bolster that commitment, we entered a partnership with Green Forest Works, a nonprofit organization dedicated to restoring formerly mined lands and spreading proper reclamation efforts worldwide. We were honored to once again be named to what's called the A-List by CDP Worldwide, a nonprofit global environmental disclosure platform. The A-List is comprised of companies that are recognized as international leaders on environmental transparency. We're honored to be among the fewer than 200 global companies recognized for addressing environmental risk. We want to build a future economy that's sustainable, one that works for the people and for the planet. As we approach Komatsu's 100th anniversary next year, we're excited to be growing our commitment to the society, enhancing our products and solutions, and forming stronger connections with our customers, distributors, and our global teams. Now I'd like to introduce Rich Smith, our Vice President of Product and Services, to talk to you more about some very specific ways we're creating those connections. Rich?
Thank you, Rod. To make our customer sites more productive, for years, Komatsu has focused on pioneering machine control advancements. In 2013, when we first introduced intelligent machine control, we thought it could be a game changer, and it was. At CONEXPO 2020, you'll see our growing family of intelligent machine control dozers and excavators. We have 4 excavators and 3 dozers in our booth. This week, our booth showcases the next iteration, with the introduction of Intelligent Machine Control 2.0, a suite of features that utilize advanced machine technology to increase productivity. Intelligent Machine Control 2.0 includes the patent-pending proactive dozing control we introduced on the D51i and D61i machines last summer. In addition to proactive dozing control, it also includes tilt steering, quick surface, lift layer control, and other patent-pending improvements. Let's take a look at how they work. Proactive dozing control automatically cuts or strips from existing terrain like an experienced operator. The machine measures the terrain it tracks over and uses that data to plan the next pass, and is up to 60% more productive. Lift layer control automatically spreads lift from existing terrain with one press of a button. The machine measures the terrain it tracks over and uses that data to plan the next pass, and it achieves up to double the production. Tilt steering control automatically tilts the blade to maintain straight travel during rough dozing. This reduces operator steering input by up to 80%. And quick surface curation lets operators create a temporary design with a single press of a button. You can see our IMC 2.0 capabilities on the industry's newest and largest intelligent hydrostatic transmission dozer, the D71 PXI-24, making its global premiere at this week's show. By early 2021, Intelligent Machine Control 2.0 will be commercially available on several Komatsu dozers. I encourage you to speak to the experts in the booth to learn more about this exciting technology. For the forestry market, you'll find our XT465L-5 Feller Buncher in the booth. The XT465L has an improved service access, reliability, and durability. Its advanced engine and hydraulic system means fuel consumption is up to 5% lower than the previous model. The lift capacity at full reach has been significantly increased, and the XT465L now readily operates the Quadco 24-inch, 610 millimeter cutting disc saw heads. Other new equipment in the booth includes the PC-130-11 excavator. It's our newest small conventional tail swing excavator. The PC-130 is easy to transport and a great entry-level machine for utility work or small construction jobs. And we're also featuring the WA-475-10 here at CONEXPO. The WA-475 is a newly designed wheel loader with next-generation technology. We developed this model based on extensive customer feedback, and our use of this customer feedback loop is an example of how Komatsu connects with our customers. Our customers ask for improved productivity and lower fuel cost, and the WA-475 delivers. Its engine has 22 more horsepower than the WA-470-8, but thanks to the Komatsu hydraulic mechanical transmission, it can achieve up to a 30% increase in fuel efficiency. The independent work equipment control simplifies operation, making it easier to operate for new or experienced operators. And we've introduced My Komatsu, our new comprehensive fleet management application that includes parts manuals, operator manuals, parts ordering, and contracts data. My Komatsu creates a one-stop shop for our customers and is another way we are creating connections between our customers, distributors, and Komatsu. To create My Komatsu, we integrated 20 legacy systems into a comprehensive fleet monitoring, management, and e-commerce solution, so customers have actionable intelligence to effectively run their business. It's a simple portal that lets them visualize and evaluate their assets with fleet-wide or equipment-specific information on any device. And we also understand that warranty and repair programs in the construction industry can be confusing and unclear. To change that and offer national coverage across the United States, we're introducing our Komatsu Care Plus and Komatsu Care Plus 2. Both programs cover scheduled maintenance service, genuine parts, certified labor, machine inspections, and regular oil sampling. Komatsu Care Plus 2 also includes Komatsu's premier extended coverage for customers looking for fixed repair costs. Under both programs, all service can be performed by any authorized Komatsu distributor, regardless of where the machine was purchased. Komatsu Care Plus customers can access their machine coverage care reports and service completions through My Komatsu. Now turning to smart construction. For those of you that were at our in-booth presentation just before this, you heard from our global partners, CCM and Muvela. We're honored to partner with tech industry leaders so we can make smart construction a reality for our customers. Smart construction is a journey we've been on since 2002, when we first equipped construction machines with wireless communication. And today, customers around the globe are running smart construction, intelligent machine control, or both. Thousands of job sites are ready to advance to the next level. With our partners, we want to make construction smarter, more sustainable, and highly productive while driving for zero harm. Smart construction supports our industry's digital transformation by connecting people, equipment, and construction processes. It enhances workflows through an open platform, and with the support from partners like CCM, Muvela, and Skycatch, and others, we're excited to continue this advancement. By tapping into the power of IoT, soon our customers will be able to remotely control their construction planning, management, schedule, cost, and optimize processes in real time. For our newest iteration of smart construction, we have 11 solutions in development for release over the next year. I invite you to learn more in the smart construction area of our booth in the North Hall, 10825. It's easy to find. It's in the section in the booth with blue carpet. Come learn more about the capabilities that exist within equipment, processes, and operation. And we're continuing our push into the important waste and recycling market. For the past 4 years, we've worked to genuinely understand that industry's unique requirements. We've developed strong relationships with our customers. We listened to them, and they told us what they needed. And we've developed 15 machines with waste packages that meet their waste application requirements. An integral component of our growth in this waste industry has been our partnership with our distributors who can effectively and efficiently support these customers with service and parts. And on the show floor, you can see our latest development, the WA-480-8 wheel loader with our waste guarding package. It includes custom guarding and both joystick steering for easy maneuverability and a steering wheel that won't block visibility. This new model shows our commitment, and the industry is responding. Our share in waste and recycling has nearly tripled since we started our dedicated focus and development for this market in 2016. Another important market for us is energy. The energy market continues to be vital to North America, and we're continuing to provide machines that meet our customers' needs, backed by our technology and distributor network. Komatsu has been very successful with excavators, dozers, and wheel loaders in this market, but our customers asked us for more. In our booth, you'll find another global premiere, our D155 CX-8, a much-needed alternative pipe layer for the energy market. We designed the D155 CX-8 in conjunction with pipeline companies to ensure our entrant into this market delivered what customers need. During field evaluations, it received high praise from our pipeline contractors. And when you see it in the booth, note the conventional undercarriage and enclosed cab. The undercarriage and excellent weight distribution provide maneuverability and stability for work on slopes. And operators raved about the cab comfort without compromising visibility. Commercial introduction of the D155 CX-8 will be later this year. And with our purchase of Joy Global, we now offer complete solutions for our quarry customers, including crushing and conveying, equipment, reclaimed feeders, drills, and hydraulic rock breakers. In our booth, you'll find an entire section focused on the wide variety of equipment we offer to quarry customers. New among these is another global premiere, the WA800-8 wheel loader. With a powerful engine and excellent stability, the WA800's reinforced Z-bar loader linkage provides high breakout force even in the toughest digging applications. Its automatic dig, semi-auto approach, and semi-auto dump systems can boost productivity and reduce operator fatigue in V-cycle truck loading applications. And acquired in the Joy Global purchase was Montebear, the inventor of the first all-hydraulic rock breaker. The breaker's high percussion efficiency is key to productivity and lower fuel consumption in multiple applications. We're now introducing this breaker, branded as Komatsu, to the North American market. Designed and tested to fit all Komatsu excavators from the PC30 MR-5 up to the PC800 LC-8, there are several products available to suit our customers' requirements and applications. And we also have a dedicated hydraulic attachment sales and service team to ensure our customers have what they need and to support our North American distributors. The success of Komatsu is predicated on our connections with our customers, distributors, and partners. And technology powers that collaboration. Together, we can create the connections that lead to the job site of the future. To see for yourself how Komatsu is committed to creating connections, I hope you'll visit us in the North Hall. And before Rod and I take any questions, a bit of housekeeping. Immediately following the press conference, I'll lead a tour of the booth. And so if you're interested in joining, please look for me in the back of the room. And if there's more than 15 people interested, we'll have a second tour guide ready at the booth to make sure that everyone gets their questions answered. Thank you again so much for coming. And now Rod and I will be glad to take some questions.
And we also have experts specific to smart construction. So for those of you who are at the earlier event as well, if you have any questions related to those 11 new solutions, we also can answer anything there. So anybody have any questions that they want to get answered today?
Excellent.
You're making their job super easy. Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, just about, I saw a bit of the smart construction presentation.
Yep. Sure.
To get all that involved in all this project management software, data sharing, like subscription. What's your business model for this?
Yeah, good question.
So it's a variety. And so you'll have some things like that will be, it's sold through the distributor. Hardware would be sold through the distributor. Some could be on a subscription model, and some could be on a per-use model, depending on what those solutions are. And we'll be rolling them out throughout 2020, and but that's all still being decided exactly how that's going to play out. But it's a variety of those models. Some of it will be done through my Komatsu, so, or, through a portal. So we'll have a web portal that someone could just go there and they could order those services directly from there. And then some will be through the dealer.
And just a point of clarification, Japan also put out an announcement today about smart construction, and that market does vary slightly from the North American and European markets. So for those of you that see both releases, just know that there are slightly different timelines for the Japan market and at least one alternative option over there. So for the North American and European markets, the press release that is included in the press kit today is really the one that covers what we're talking about at CONEXPO and for those markets. Other questions?
Yeah,
Yep.
could I just,
yeah, do you wanna go ahead?
just to that point, Rich is not trying to be evasive, but we're trying to figure this out. And, we talk about digital transformation. It will also occur as distribution transformation. There really hasn't been any business model change in the standard distribution model in our industry probably for, I don't know, ever, right? But now that you can connect directly anywhere with anything, that will change. We honor, we highly respect, and we have high value in our distribution, and we want to protect that. But also we have to make sure that the value and the speed at which things like smart construction and my Komatsu and the data has to meet the needs of the marketplace. So I don't want to say it's going to be a trial and error, but it's going to be very measured to ensure that we're providing value to the customer and also value to our distribution without creating undue waste or too many links in the chain. So it's not a final product yet. It's going to be part of the development process of how we go to market with and sometimes without distribution or being able to do it direct with the customer.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, without going into too much detail, I wonder if you could kind of summarize Komatsu's commitment to alternative fuels going forward? Electrics and
You want to
other
go
alternative
first?
fuels.
You go first and I'll follow.
Start with the guy that knows the least. Yeah, we're continuing to do research, fuel cell research. We're not in any, I would say, any development projects at this stage, but a lot of research. Electrification is a big initiative and a strategy for Komatsu. Obviously, we are the leader in electric drive dump trucks in the mining segment. We introduced a full electric mini excavator at Balma last year, and so we're spending a lot of research and development in electrifying our product, and we believe that's the trend of the future. Really think that there's more opportunity, but we think there actually, it depends on the segment, probably more in the mining segment than anything, is that we're going to have to start developing product that accepts multiple power distribution. One diesel engine, it has to be accepted in a 400-ton truck, and also a battery technology to where it's going to run fully electrified, and then probably some type of a fuel cell type of propulsion or power plant. That there's not going to be one size that fits all across the global network, and so we've got to have that flexibility in our design and our development.
Oh, that was good. We certainly have commitments to continue down the development path on, as Rod said, like fuel cells and electrification. And it is a combination of technologies I think you have to look at. Space claim is a big issue. And you look at how long you need to run an excavator during the day, and to be able to have enough batteries on that excavator to power it throughout the whole day, the excavator would be twice the size that it is. So I think that there's some exciting technologies coming forward that I've read about and learned about in battery technology, and I think that will drive the industry. But I think fuel cells are absolutely part of the equation also.
Would you like to go in the red? Yeah.
Given that we have a whole hall here dedicated toward fluid power, can you talk a little bit about the advanced hydraulic control that I think Rich mentioned on some of your equipment? How has that changed in the last few years, and how does Komatsu look at hydraulic technology moving forward over the coming years?
So that's a good question. When we look at hydraulic technology, you still have gear pumps, swash plate pumps, and things like that, but it really comes into the controlling of that. Komatsu's been innovative throughout our history in hydraulic controls, and so there's a lot of things that you can do that move towards fuel saving. So something as simple as when you are raising a dump body on a bed, there's an optimum speed that you should have the engine at, and anything over that, you're just wasting fuel. Things that are when you're digging with an excavator, and if you get to a point where you're just over relief, so why would you continue over relief? So it's looking at those type of situations to optimize the load factor on the machine with what the hydraulic system is putting out. And if you look at the WA475 with the hydromechanical transmission, I think you'll see where our technology is utilizing hydraulic in conjunction with more typical transmission technologies to give us significant improvements in productivity and fuel efficiency. I think the last aspect there is looking at doing something that we do with like our HB365 hybrid, which hybrid technology in excavators used to be just to take the swing. You capture in an ultracapacitor, then you would use that in the swing. We're now taking some of that and moving that into the hydraulic system to improve lift also, lift and dump speed. So you can combine these technologies together to get the best effect for the customer.
Hello. I was just wondering what impact the coronavirus has had on the supply chain and whether you guys need to be doing anything to mitigate that or not.
Yeah, so far so good. Obviously, as a global company and within our different regions, we each have country by country is a little bit different relative to regulations. But our first priority is our people, and so we've taken actions to minimize travel, heavily promoting the basics of wash your hands, don't touch your face, and all those things. Are being done. Obviously, in Japan, it's a little more severe. Also in China, a little more severe where the hot spots are relative to those things. From a supply chain North America-wise, we really only have two main facilities that rely on China. One is Hensley, which is our ground engaging and bucket facility in Dallas, and then Newberry, which is our wheel loader forklift factory in Newberry, South Carolina. So far, we're good through May relative our supply chain. Obviously, we've formulated teams that are working very diligently on a global basis, coordinating to make sure that we're monitoring the supply chain, monitoring whether it's internal company. For example, some of our China supply for Newberry comes from the Komatsu facilities, our Komatsu factories there, so it's kind of an in-house connection, but we do also have third parties, and so we're monitoring that very closely. How's the number of people coming back to work? How are they ramping up? And I would say so far so good. The light relative or the information relative to May through May, we look to be okay. But that's today. This thing is changing every day, so we have to be nimble and on top, and communication is key. So we'll continue to take those appropriate actions as time goes on. But like I said, for our North American operations, not so dependent on China as a supply chain.
Okay, yep, right in front. There's a mic coming if you want to wait just one sec. Sorry. Thanks.
Back to the Montebear branding, is that just in North America that it's going away, or is it going away? You've talked about you're going launch Komatsu?
So Montebear is not going away.
No.
And so Montebear is a global brand. We look at just taking that same breaker, and when it's sold on a Komatsu machine, we have then our Komatsu branded breaker. But that Montebear will be able to sell on any product, just like normal.
Yeah, I think if you look at Montebear being similar to Hensley, Hensley's a Komatsu company. We've owned Hensley for 20 years. And we call kind of those companies like Hensley and Montebear, in our language, we call them the all makes business. So they not only through the Komatsu channel and for Komatsu machines and distribution, but also through other manufacturers and third-party markets. So like Rich said, you'll see, I mean, we have on Hensley, we build specific Hensley product for the Komatsu brand under the Komatsu brand name, but also under the Hensley name for the other manufacturers, other distribution networks, and Montebear will be handled similarly.
Okay, right there, yep.
Hi, I know you were talking about the shortage of operators and technicians, and then having the newer operators that they can upskill quickly on equipment. Is that something moving forward that's part of the plan to try to make that equipment more, I guess, user-friendly for the newer operators that are coming into the industry?
Yeah, absolutely. That's when you look at shortage of operators and technicians, and we'll start with the operators. Anything that you can do to make the machine act like an experienced operator, it makes it great for the operator. We can take anybody in this room and we can put them on an intelligent machine down in Cartersville, and in 15 or 20 minutes we'll have you producing like your 10-year expert operator. And with our latest iteration of Intelligent Machine Control 2.0, it is even more profound. And maybe not everybody understands everything there, but like tilt steering, you know, people that don't run bulldozers think that you steer by using your joystick. Experienced operators really steer a machine and make minor adjustments by tilting the blade and getting a little bit more friction, and that pulls the blade in that direction. It's taking that 20-year operator and putting that technology into the machine is amazing. When we talk about technicians, there is and will continue to be a shortage of technicians. We partner with colleges, technical schools, our distributors, apprentice programs, all type of things like that to try to bring people into the industry. But I think it's upon all of us to get the youth interested in this industry and knowing that this is it's a great industry. You can have a great career, and we want people to continue to move into this.
And just to add to that, if you want to hear some perspective from Komatsu customers, in particular on how our equipment and services is supporting operators in particular, we have our main stage theater every half hour. There is a presentation, and it features a wide variety of Komatsu customer perspectives, and that's one of the primary topics of this year's presentation is how those advancements are changing the way they're able to operate, changing the way they're able to bring in new talent and upskill them faster, because it definitely is a requirement as those experienced operators age out. You need to be able to get people in and not have to wait years for them to know how to do things by feel, but let the machine help them do that. So that'll be every half hour in the booth, and definitely recommend checking it out. Any other questions? All right, just one other point of note. Also, if you were not able to join us for the Smart Construction presentation this morning, or if you just want more of it, we will also be playing at 10 and 2 in the theater each day, sort of a compilation of the Smart Construction presentation. So it's not the full show, the full event that we had this morning, but if you'd like to learn more about the solutions and see a little bit more about that, that'll be at 10 and 2 every day in our booth. And then otherwise, we've got the main stage presentation that really focuses on the voice of customer and the range of industries that we're showcasing solutions for this year. So thank you all very much for joining us. I know you're very busy. We appreciate your time. Like Rich said, if you'd like a booth tour, you can join in the back of the room.
Back of the room.
Yeah, we'll do back of the room. And then certainly feel free to come by the booth anytime this week. Again, my name's Kaylee. I'll be there, just living there basically. And I can help get you any materials you need. So thank you very much and have a good rest of your day.
Good.